Hey guys, welcome back to Spire. Today we'll talk about the most nauseating moments on Dr. Pimple Popper. Let's head into it. Number 5. A bug out of a neck cyst.
I was thinking it could be because it was so firm, but it's more like an epidermoid one, so the sac.
In this Instagram video, Dr. Pimple Popper pops a bulging cyst festering on a patient's neck, and what comes out truly looks like one of those freaky pictures of a microscopic organism. You know, the ones that make you fear the creepy minuscule life forms you can't see? Oh man, this one is rough. In this clip, Dr. Lee squeezes the neck cyst with her fingers, pushing out its chunky gray contents through a small incision. She then uses a pair of surgical scissors to snip the contents free. It's a simple enough procedure, but a look at the cyst once removed is what has fans talking. One fan said the contents looks like a bug, which is actually a pretty accurate description. Once popped, the cyst looks like the creepy microscopic organisms featured in black and white scientific images. Yikes. Number 4. Shaving cream from an eye pimple. In this clip, Dr. Lee takes a surgical blade and pierces the growth to give its contents an avenue of escape. She then uses her gloved hands to push a creamy collection of white goop out, leading to a pretty sweet pop. It's even put in slow-mo for good measure. That was a good little snack, one fan said. Though always an advocate for letting pros be pros, Dr. Lee tells the patient she's surprised he didn't try to take care of the whitehead himself. He admits that he was tempted to burst the bothersome growth on his own, but he has poor vision and clumsy hands. Your hands are way smaller and more delicate, and 100 times more practiced, he tells the famed derm. You seem a much better candidate. The pop featured in this video is likely a whitehead or a standard pimple. Whiteheads form when dead skin cells, oil, and bacteria become trapped within a pore. Number 3. A chocolate chip blackhead. Dr. Pimple Popper is back with another satisfying pop for her popaholic fans. This time, the dermatologist and TLC host is tasked with removing a sizable blackhead from her patient's skin. As she pops this bum free, it looks like a little chocolate chip sitting inside your favorite cookie. Lee's clip is short, but it's easily one of her more satisfying squeezes. The video begins with the dermatologist showcasing the relatively large blackhead before going in with a round extraction tool and beginning to apply pressure to the area. As she does, the chocolate chip-like head of the blemish begins to emerge out of the patient's skin, but it takes a little bit more elbow grease for the dermatologist to free this blackhead. Steadily, Lee continues to apply pressure using the extractor before she begins to wiggle the tool and the protruding blackhead back and forth in order to extract it. Eventually, Lee gets her man, or well, blackhead. The contents pop right out in one clean sweep. Number 2. A trio of sticky licorice blackheads.
Yeah, that one comes from, not from acne, but they're from sun exposure. We tend to get them around.
In a new Instagram video, Dr. Pimple Popper pops a trio of sticky blackheads that have been clearly camping out for far too long. These pretty pops will remind you of getting globs of sticky black licorice caught in your teeth. Now that's pretty sweet. In the clip, Lee tackles a stubborn, gooey blackhead caught in a patient's wrinkles, a hard blackhead near a patient's eye, and a stellar specimen hanging out on a patient's nose, as she removes each with her famous precision and expert skill. One fan commented, "I bet those were living there for years, and these pops certainly looks like the type of skin concerns that have seen some things." A blackhead is a single pore filled with dead skin and oil, which forms a black head when exposed to air. The latter portion of a blackhead that you see in some of these pops is actually the same material as the black cap, only this material hasn't been oxidized to create a black coloring. Number 1. A never-ending mashed potato cyst. Popaholics were here for Dr. P's puns and jumped in with catchy phrases of their own, with one saying, "If you insist," and "This is irresistible," said another. In the quick 37-second clip, the doctor makes a small circular incision. She then gently squeezes the cyst and manages to take out a ton of thick ooze. Normally, Dr. P provides her fans with some pretty great comparison for her cysts, so the silent video called for the viewers to take over for her. One user tagged a few friends and asked, "Who's in the mood for some froyo?" Another added, "When you order mashed potatoes at the buffet." This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.